Hey guys, come over here. About 4 or 5 days ago we built this bed again, we've topped it all up, and I've just come to dig out a section. And look at this. They're all coming up again. The soil's getting warmer and the worms are fantastic. Now you're going to say, well, this is not a compost bin. Well, it is a compost bin in some degree. It breaks down and feeds the soil. I mean, they do that for you. And as it's breaking down, the plants are going to take out of it. Now, you can't leave it without any plants because otherwise it'll deplete pretty quickly. So you're not getting any energy from the plants back in. So I'm going to plant it out now. Now, today I was on the road. Oh, driving the truck again. I might get a full-time job. I'm kind of getting used to it now. I'm enjoying it. But I went around and did all the outlets, not all of them. Bulleen, fully stocked up. Seville, stocked up. And you can see, look at this. I just picked up some seedlings from Sarah. Now, her little business is called, on the side, Salad, spelt with a C-E-double-L. And she grows all types of heirloom seedlings in our planting, our compost and cocoa as well. That's what they start off in. So we've got an orange banana here. We've got a blue Ambrosia. This is a dwarf one. What's this one called? Chocolate lightning. I thought it would say chocolata. And indigo apple. So 4 different tomatoes I've never grown. I'm going to try them in different beds here, outdoors, and the beans. I thought I'd just grab some beans. I normally put a heap of my own. So the blue ones here, the 4 are dwarf, and these are all tall. We've got Kentucky blue, stringless, and so on. They're good. Quality's there. So if you're in Seville and you pop around and you've got orders to pick up from there, check out her seedlings if you haven't done so already. She's got a nice range going on, as is Dandenong. So Marianthe also is growing, as we are going to start growing our own seedlings, folks, because for us it's all about getting the quality of the seed, not just the quality of the seedling once it's grown, because you can make it look really good with all the fancy fertilizers and additives, but it's making sure you got good quality to start with, heirloom varieties where you can keep the seed and it'll grow again as the same variety. It doesn't change, it doesn't revert back into something else. So they're available. All the click and collects are open this weekend or today, and I'm popping down to Sip and Bloom too, by the way. So anyway, let's get into planting. I'll tell you about that afterwards. So there's a straw underneath. Remember we put a layer of straw underneath as well. Now, reflecting back on this started off with a bale of straw, our soil mix on top, which is a planting and so on. Then straw is a mulch, and it's sunk down. We added a little bit more straw on. So remember, the original layer was a bale of straw underneath. So now we've got decomposing straw right at the bottom with the soil and compost, and we've got more straw on top that we added, and we've got our compost mix with our planting mix, and now the straw on top. And I haven't watered today at all. In fact, I haven't watered this for 2 days or so, and look at the moisture in it. It's fantastic. Now that's fresh, but our little friends are in there looking around to break it all down for us. They're so busy looking at all the dead material, so all the composting stuff that we got in here. The Slaters are in here. They're doing a great job, as you saw the worms as well. I'm going to stick these weird looking beetroots in here. They were gifted to me. One in there, like that. This is going to be here for life. I'm going to just use the leaves. I think I'll be harvesting them eventually, but we'll see how we go. So that's that there. Now, a silver beet. This is one we saved when we redid this again. So we're going to stick a tomato in the middle, like that. I'll stick a couple of dwarf beans around the side. Let's crack this open. Look. Nice and hard. See, the surface hasn't been broken, untouched. This hasn't been pre-rehearsed. Let's see what we find in here. You hope we find more worms. I love finding worms. I know everybody else does too. We've got the straw. I went really deep. They're composting this away. No worms in here. That's okay, but good soil, good breaking down soil. So tomato goes straight in there. Let's crack open. Let's have a look at the roots. So they're nice and firm, nice and strong, so they're hardened off really well. Just squeezing the pot to loosen it up. There we are, pop the bottom, let go. Nice and clean, perfect, ready to go in the ground. Now, the way I do it, as many of you do it as well, I pinch these leaves off, dig a deep hole, pop it straight down there like that. And it won't be too wet down there, by the way, folks. It'll actually drain away, so it's not going to rot out or anything. And the tomatoes, as you know, they grow extra roots wherever the soil is touching the stem. And there's our first tomato for the season. First legit tomato. We're going to put the name in, Indigo Apple. I'm going to forget. Just going to bury it there like that. That's 1 down, 3 to go. It's going to be a good weekend, I reckon. I'm forecasting it. We're filming this a day before, obviously, but I'm expecting today, now Saturday, as you're watching it, if you're watching it live, It's going to be a nice day to be out in the garden. We're getting closer to the Cup Day, or the horse racing where everybody loves to plant. But don't just plant on the one day. Do what we do, plant a little bit here, plant a little bit there each day or week, and continuous planting so you can have continuous picking. Great range of products online for you folks, Vasili'sGarden.com, all the click and collects. And Sip and Bloom Festival is where I'm going to be today and tomorrow. Folks, details are on screen as you're watching. Pop down if you're around the neighbourhood looking for a great day out, but get your gardening done first. And I'm looking around here, I've got a lot of gardening and a lot of eating. What do you reckon, eh? Have a look at that. Silver beet, kale, spring onions, the broad beans. Quick one. Everybody's still complaining, no broad beans. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got one here. Look, oh my Lord, this one here. They're starting to form. Finally, look how late they are. We're seriously late. Look at this one here. They're all upright. Now they're all forming. They're going to go gangbusters now that they started. Keep the water up, give them a good feed because they'll be very hungry now as they're trying to form the broad beans on them. But look at this, look at this. This is what I love. This is the multi-species planting. Craig Castry talks about it all the time. And I've allowed this garden, but it's pretty much self-germinated, most of it. We've got celery, beetroot in here. We've moved things around, leeks, the rocket, and I leave the flowers on here because you can eat the flowers, but it's great for the bees, and it does create a little bit of dappled shade as we need as well. So broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage in here as well, and silver beet. And here, see these gaps? When you've got gaps like this, I'm going to come back here now and plant my tomatoes, a couple of dwarf beans in here as well, and I'll probably dig up some endives from another garden bed and just move them around here so we can fill the gaps. So no gaps, lots of mulch, good feeding, and have a great weekend and enjoy our great specials online. From me, Vasili, that's right, that's my name. Maresi, almost got that backwards. I was going to say from me, Maresi, Vasili.